Hello, girls and guys, and it is Tuesday afternoon, the 18th of August, and it is Weekly News Awareness. Now, today I'll be going for the works first. They're in my light fire, and also I'll tell you then the alt-right and the economics, because ordinary folk, most of us, under two great pincer movements from forces who think the right. They don't accept zero-sum game of. They play a zero-sum game where they think there's no option of losing. They have to win at all costs, and that's the alt-right, which I'll come on to soon, and the wokists. Right, I watched Good Morning Britain, as is my habit, this morning, and they're on about radicalisation, and they're on about prevent. They're on about being indoctrination, right? What they didn't mention is the general population. Whenever we see an advert or we see entertainment programs, documentaries, they're filtered through an alt-right perspective where our system's supreme, is the best, it's the West, it's America, laissez-faire economics, the market decides, and that's the best way. Privatization is the key to success for any economic system, more of that later. And the other pincer is the works that we get fed, like I say, adverts, entertainment, music, the lot. News programs where they say, no, we have our culture, this is how it is, this is how everyone should be. They believe in diversity, but only as a term. In practice, any other cultures, they don't tolerate, they don't accept. A prime example is 5 years, believe it or not, since the Taliban took power. And instead of recognising that movement, we sanction it because we say it doesn't conform with our standards, especially when it comes to women, the treatment of women, and they're not being able to educate, and they're only expected to walk around with family members and they're in the home. Now, I don't know what the statistics are on abuse or rape or knife crime, but I don't know if youngsters are killing each other with knives. I don't know if that is the case, but we have this prejudicial, in practice, view that condemn them to continued sanctions. We listen to a few activists, and that decides the policy. Okay, but interesting thing is, in this country, there is a link between female Muslims, especially conservative, and feminists. Even though in practice, in Islam, it's permitted to practice polygamy, which is illegal in this country. You can have up to 4 wives. At the time, it was done for practical reasons, because so many men were dying in conflicts. Just in the same breath as men walked in front of women because there was no lighting and the alleyways were narrow. Practical reasons. It's not a case about agreeing or disagreeing. It's a case of, right, is this reported? No, you're about much chance of getting a camel through the eye of a needle. And so the following bit is talking about children, how to control children. Now, they have introduced, or they're going to introduce this September, I believe, a new national curriculum. That's what kids learn from, where they look at boys being marshalled and told to respect girls and honour them and appreciate the value and what have you. Well, it should be a case, shouldn't it, that we should respect each other. But unfortunately, what these wogs love doing is weaponizing anything. So kids especially can't be innocent, naive. They have to be indoctrinated from the age of as young as 5 to live by the woke way. Now, more of this next. Okay, so that's the end of part 1. I hope you enjoyed. The main thing of this is pointing out there should be balance. There should be one opinion or 2 opinion or even more. All right? Don't just take one source. Yeah? It should vary. There should be an opposite, a contra. All right? So that's the end of part 1. I hope you enjoyed. Part 2 coming soon.